Despite the war, Christian Aaron Cox, a business and management major, made his home at Hebrew University Mount Scopus in Jerusalem as an exchange student.
My mom always said about the Western Wall that it's the closest place to God, and she talked about putting the note into the wall and how special it was. So ever since then, I always wanted to come to Israel.
When Christian arrived, he found a different and exciting world.
There's a plethora of people, which, it kind of looks different on the media per se, but when you get here, you just see how beautiful a country it is. At my university, I was educated with students from the West Bank. So I was on the right side, I had a Jewish person. On the left side, I had a Palestinian, Muslim. In front of me, there was a Christian, and it was all a melting pot inside of the university itself.
For his daily schedule over the 11-month stay, he took advantage of his surroundings.
I would wake up, have my coffee, do some studying, and then after that, I would go to the Old City. So my days consisted of either first I would go to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and pray, and then go to the Western Wall and then the Garden of Gethsemane, or I would do a reverse.
Christian also sensed the sadness and pain brought on by the war.
You do see the hostage posters everywhere, little kids all the way to old. It's the first person I met was on the light rail. I met a woman whose son was held captive, an American Israeli, and you could really hear the pain in the voice per se.
He also found how Israelis deal with the regular red alert sirens and incoming rockets quite surprising.
And that was very surprising because, when you see on the news, you see war and you think, oh my gosh, you're in a bomb shelter all the time. No, here, literally the next morning or right after, you go eat breakfast, all the shops are open, everything resumes. It's insane.
With his name being Christian, there was no doubt about his faith, and he felt very welcome.
Most of my friends here are Jewish. They're very loving to me, actually, and they thank me for being here.
Professor Abraham Silver teaches the love of Jerusalem at Hebrew University Mount Scopus, overlooking the city.
And on this side of me is the Judean desert. The Judean desert, where Jesus went and spent 40 days in solitude. The Judean desert where David fled. And in fact, right over here is the path that Jesus used to walk up to the city of Jerusalem.
According to Silver, this is where Titus looked down on the Jewish temple before destroying it.
Hebrew University, part of it is absolutely this incredible story of being in the land of the Bible. But part of it is also a center of high tech and biotech and AI and nanotechnology. The image of Hebrew University is a pottery shard from the time of Jesus alongside a chip from nanotechnology.
Students connected to Western civilization often feel the reality of Jerusalem in their heart and faith.
Christian felt that in a big way. He was one of my students. He was an amazing student who got it, who got the power of being here, and that power was able to infuse his faith and make him a stronger person.
And he says Hebrew University also gains from the foreign students.
There's this incredible diverse population from America, from the Far East, from Europe, that all come together and share their values and ideas and find their own selves here as they're sharing those ideas.
Christian describes living in the biblical history as beautiful.
It's like Jesus walked here, the Garden of Gethsemane, before Jesus was crucified. It's like being in the Garden of Gethsemane. It says that he sweated blood because he was about to be sacrificed on the cross. It's beautiful. The people of Israel, the university, the land itself, it's so much better than I could have ever imagined.
Quoting Martin Luther King Jr., Christian says his message to the people back home is Israel is a democracy and should be fought for. Julie Stahl, CBN News, Jerusalem.